Hello, and welcome to episode 228 of Prog Review. And if you haven't read the title or the description, I'm talking about public service broadcasting. That's the name of the band, and their album Inform, Educate and Entertain. It's a lovely record. There you go. It's on the old vinyl. In England, we have things called public information films. Yeah, they tell you, not to eat and go for a swim on a full tummy just in case you drown. They tell Charlie the cat, he tells you not to talk to strangers, or go and look at the puppies, because you never know. There's a Jimmy Savile around every corner. Now then. There were loads of them. You don't get them so much now, but in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, there were loads of these information films telling us what to do and what not to do and how to behave ourselves. And public service broadcasting, they take samples from these films and construct songs around them. Yes. Okay, they're not strictly prog. I know you're switching off. Oh no, Darren's trying to get us to listen to dance music again. But bear with me. They're a very interesting band. They're a duo. I laugh when I say their names. The main protagonist is a guy called J. Woolgoose Esquire, and the drummer is called Wigglesworth. I've got a feeling that they're pseudonyms. I'd like to think that they're pseudonyms. And so there's just the two of them, and like I say, they construct these amazing songs around snippets. And I think with this album, they were commissioned by the BFI to do a whole album, and they got copyright clearance for the whole lot. Yeah, it's very kind of dance orientated. It's very popular poppy music. It's very easy on the ear. You've got guitars in there. You've got drums. You've got drum programming. You've got synths. You've got banjo. Very good bit of banjo in there. And again, it's all draped around this bed of samples. The opening track is really good fun. It chugs along. The highlight of the album for me is the second song, Spitfire. Now, Spitfire was an aeroplane that was used in the Second World War, Battle of Britain, to repel the Nazi hordes in the sky. And again, they use a great sample in that, and there's a really good guitar riff that propels the song along. I really like that one. Theme from PSB is good fun. Night Mail is a very old poem that was made into a film about how the Royal Mail distribute parcels and letters across England, and they take bits of that poem. I mean, it's already an iconic poem, and they take bits of it and put it to music, which is pretty cool. And I think the final standout track for me is Everest, and it's all about, Everest, climbing Everest, isn't it? But you've got 11 tracks. They're all a bit different. They're not all the same. Like I say, you've got some really good banjo on there. It's not going to be for everyone. I know. But do check them out. Their music's on eMusic. They've got various singles and EPs that you can try. You don't have to buy the whole album. You could probably try one of their EPs first. But what you should do is, there are various snippets and clips on YouTube of them playing live, and I know they're doing a tour in America, and they've already toured England, and I think they're doing another tour this year. And it's just the two of them, and they play on a backdrop of all these clips, all these films playing, and it's really clever what they do. It's very complicated. It's almost like a piece of performance art rather than a rock performance or a music performance. It's very, very, very clever what they do. So, have a look on YouTube for that, and, tell me what you think. Tell me if it's up your street. For me, they kind of replaced Lemon Jelly, because Lemon Jelly don't work anymore. They're on hiatus. So these guys have kind of stepped in, using samples. I like a little bit of, like I say, a little bit of dancey stuff in my music collection, but they've not got the same melodic sense as Lemon Jelly, unfortunately. But don't let that put you off. I will be playing one of the tracks from this on my World of Prog radio show, which is on Mixcloud. There'll be a link in the description for you to check the first episode of that out. I'll probably play Spitfire, I think, 'cause that's my favourite track. But coming to a rating, you know, I mean, I like it as a record. Again, it's not going to be for everyone. It does get a little bit samey, but it's really clever, and I like clever. You know, I'm in the mood for clever at the moment, and it is clever what they do. So I think I'm going to give it 4 Spitfires out of 5. Yeah, 4 Spitfires out of 5. Like I say, all of you die-hard prog fans who love the Mellotrons are not going to dig this, but open your mind, have a listen, and I think there's some good stuff in there. You know, especially the krautrock. You'll hear the krautrock and Neu influences in, especially on Spitfire, which I think is the strongest track of the record. And give them a chance. If they are passing through your town and you get a chance to see them live, do go along, because I guarantee you will be entertained, educated, and informed. Even that's the titles that's the wrong order. I tried to work it in. I did, and that's it. My name's been Darren Ock. I've been talking about, he says, reaching for it so unceremoniously. I've been talking about inform, educate, and entertain by public service broadcasting. Not PBS, PSB. That's not the Pet Shop Boys either, is it? It's all getting complicated. But yeah, good record, lovely bit of vinyl. It's got a download code, or you know what they do these days. Get so much more for your money, and do give them a go. Don't dismiss them because they're not necessarily something you might like. Do give them a go. And yeah, well, tickle me Twitter, sit on my Facebook. You can do what you want with me Google Plus. Social media's out there. Do tag along, because you'll find out when I'm posting the videos. Because sometimes the subscription box on YouTube goes kaput, and you miss videos. You don't want to miss any of this. Or if you do miss it, do check out the Prog Review playlist. Yeah, it's out there somewhere. I'm sure you can find it up there, wherever there is, and you can catch up with some of the videos that you may have missed over the holiday period. And that's it. After that, there's really only one more thing to say, isn't there, really? You ready? Should we do it? Prog on!